Would you like some coffee with your creamer? Alrighty guys, I have tried to film this intro 857 million times. Anybody else want to make noise? What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jasmine. It is very nice to meet you. I am an intuitive tarot reader and still growing. Thank you guys so much for being here and clicking on this video. If you haven't already, please go down and click the subscribe button and also the little thumbs up button if you like the content. So today in this video, what we're going to be doing is answering what you need to hear right now. So you'll get my predictions on what you need to hear right now, like who's involved, how that's going to play out in your physical life. And then we're going to get some affirmations that give us a lot more clarity and help us on our journey moving past this moment. Now, in this video, I also wanted to do something a little bit different. So in between some of the signs, you'll get a glimpse into my process on basically what I do in between readings to keep my energy. I thought I'd get a little bit more personal with you guys just to kind of show you what's happening in between the scenes. So yeah, alrighty guys, then timestamps will be in the description box and also pinned in the comment section, so that way you can go directly to your sign. If you guys are cross-watching, you can go ahead and find the timestamps for those signs as well. And yeah, make sure you're watching for your sun, moon, rising, and any other main placements that you're dealing with right now, like communication issues. You'd be looking at Mercury. We've got Venus with like fun, romance, beauty, stuff like that. So just depending on which planet you're looking at, you know, Saturn's like structure. So if you're having issues with anything like that, it would be a good idea to look at what you're having issues with in your life right now. Take a look at your chart and see where that planet is and what sign it was in, and then go ahead and read what's going on for them right now, and you can apply that to that sort of segment of your life. So yeah guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And you know what the real problem is? It's filming the intro after you finish the video. That's what it is. You finish the video, then you film the intro, and you know, my eyelash fell off, my hair, you know, damn, half my makeup is off. Aries, let's go ahead and see what you need to hear right now. This is for Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups. It looks like right now you could be treading on some new water. Four of Pentacles. And Eight of Swords. Okay, cool. So right now it looks like you are possibly embarking on a new emotional endeavor or a new creative endeavor, or your cup is being filled by someone new for some reason. This could be creative, this could be romantic. Depends. Now, I also see that you could be experiencing right now a kind of a stagnation or a hold on, like something's got a hold on you. Maybe it could be an ideal that you have in your mind, and that's translating to like physical things that you're noticing now that are like, ugh, why do I do that? Or why do I let them do that? Or why, you know, why do I care about this? Just little things that you'll see physically starting to kind of sprout out that make you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like you want to change something. And it looks like if that happens, that there's a deeper rooted issue at the bottom of you know, where it's rooted. And I think it's all personal, to be honest with you, Aries. I think that that could be fixed with realization that an old ideal is just that. It's old, and it was an ideal. It's what was ideal at the time. Now you're making your own ideals, perhaps leaving the ones that kind of stuck with you before, from parents or family. But yeah, I can see you kind of picking apart at that now. And we also have here the Eight of Swords. So it may make you want to kind of even retract away from the world a little bit, Aries. You may feel like you don't really want to be in the limelight or be heard or listen to anybody, or one of those. For some of you, you could be afraid of speaking, because this newfound thing made you maybe feel less confident in some sort of way. So let's go ahead and see if anyone's involved here and how this is going to play out physically for you. That Ace of Cups looks beautiful, though. It really does look like a brand new day in the middle of what you weren't expecting. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's movement now in a physical area where there was stagnation. Now there's movement. So there's one area that's going to start moving, and it does look like creative, or with work, with anything tangible, like if you're redoing your home, or you know, trying to decorate, things like that, which is perfect timing, right? So let's see. Yeah, so I definitely see movement coming here for you in that area. I also see, when I told you we had the Four of Pence, right? Look at this card though, real quick. Like, take a gander. Yeah, just take that in for a second. If you feel, if you felt like this before, and you know what, my sister's in Aries. I love you, sister, but chingao. But yeah, so where there was like a holdup, perhaps in an idea of how you wanted a relationship to go, or how you needed it to be, you know, how long it takes to do this, how long it takes to do that, and just really kind of like going through the process. There's a beautiful culmination coming now for you, Aries, within the home and family sector. And I think that you really digging down deep to figure out what those things are that perhaps are keeping you in an older way of thinking, or in a capsule in some sort of way, very held down, especially with that Eight of Swords, afraid of speaking, afraid of giving your opinion sometimes, I feel. Perhaps, you know, you have a lot of good opinions, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm like thoroughly educated on it. I don't want to say something that, you know, I think that there might be a lack of judgment on your part here, because I think you're judging yourself incorrectly. Yeah, and you're holding messages back because you're afraid to look at them here, Aries. And you're holding beauty back in another area of your life that you could also have beauty in. Or that could just really bring everything all together. So this looks like it's kind of like the last step that we're dealing with here. So Eight of Swords is, like I said, keeping you, you know, keeping yourself hidden, away, locked up, locked in. Nothing's coming out, nothing's coming out, nothing's coming in, you know? And look at this. We've got Judgment and Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands is one of my favorite cards of the deck because it's one of the fastest cards, and it's quick moving energy, quick manifestation. I think there's a lack of judgment on your part in regards to yourself, your own knowledge, and your actual trust that you have for yourself. I think that there might be a little bit of a lack in that, but we're adjusting it. That's what I see is happening now. But once it's adjusted, and once you start trusting in yourself more, knowing that what you want to say, you want to say it for a reason. Like, you don't just not, you know, like second guessing yourself. I don't know. And it's trial and error for all of us. You know, it's all trial and error. We say something, we're like, oh, probably shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? So we're all working on it here. We're all with you. So, but I can see that moving. I can see the ability of that move happening right now for you, if you just notice. So let's see if we can get an affirmation here for Aries. Thank you. Your affirmation is, all is well in my world. I am calm, happy, and content. I love that. I love it. And I am balanced in my energy. So Spirit here is definitely asking you to take a good look at what's coming in for you right now, or what's recently come in for you, because there's a lot of gratitude and love that you can pull from that to get you through this energy. And any sort of lack of judgment on your part will be assisted by this affirmation of, I am balanced in my energy, which means I can trust myself when I feel something, or when I want to say something, or when I want to do something. I can trust myself because I am balanced in my energy. And if somebody doesn't think I should do this, then maybe they aren't balanced in their energy, but I am. So I trust myself. Know what I'm saying? Aries, those are your messages for right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the like button if you did like it. And I will see you guys in your next message. Taurus. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with you. What does Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know right now? That was quick. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Wow, newness right now for you and Aries. So let's see. Ace of Swords. New communication is coming through to you here, Taurus. Oh, yeah. New communication is coming through. We got a whole stack, so we're just going to take a gander at those. At the end, I'm excited. Okay, cool. So let's see. First off, we have Ace of Swords. I'm really feeling like there's going to be a lot of light shed on a situation where you may have felt like you were in the dark about something. Excuse me. It looks like there's a lot of communication coming through. Perhaps you couldn't speak about it before, or you didn't feel like somebody was speaking to you about it, but it definitely feels like there's a lot of light being shed on this situation, and it's going to create growth for you. A lot of growth. Now, before we grow new crops into, this beauty, sometimes we have to take out the weeds. So the Towers here showing me a change that's happening very soon for you. Very soon. I love it. I love it because it looks positive, to be honest with you. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. There's an area of life where you were being held back, both communicatively and materially. What I mean is, like, maybe a job, maybe granting you the raise, or a change of location, something along those lines. And then also in lack of communication, there's new communication coming through, like I said. Here it is, but here's that lack of it. So here's where you kind of didn't want to, you don't want to speak your truth. You don't want to, maybe you don't want to listen to anybody's truth. For some of you, you could have been kind of staying away from the news. For others of you, you could have been delving into the news and hiding yourself from other ways of obtaining information. So that's all moving, and that's all changing. Taurus, let's go. Let's go. All right, so why do I say that? Ooh, we have the Emperor. What? Look at that. It looks so bomb. Dude, just chilling in your chair like I'm sitting. Finally. So let's talk about this. Oh, shit. Let's talk about this. Behind the Emperor, you also have the Hermits and the Hierophant. Talk about the Tower moment. I can see it now. Dang. So can we say spiritual transformation, Taurus? Because literally going from like a human form, experiencing the ethereal human form, you know, structures, maybe feeling a little bit egotistical sometimes, a little bit like chauvinistic, maybe a tad bit like narcissistic sometimes. The Emperor can come off. My way or the highway, I talk to you when I'm ready type of energy, to a spiritual experience that kind of takes you away from caring about those things here, Taurus, and moving you towards a higher sense of enlightenment that makes you feel more connected with yourself, therefore not needing these, you know, human-like emotions that kind of keep you in a little box or in a capsule. You are no longer encapsulated. You've released yourself. It's like the sword came in to pop your bubble, your mind bubble, and it blew your mind and changed a lot of core beliefs, or a lot of long-standing beliefs, long-standing ignorance, long-standing, and dude, we're all going through it. Like, no judgment. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm here because, well, I'm going through it too. You know what I'm saying? We're getting through this. But that Tower moment is necessary. So let's go ahead and see if anyone's involved, what this is gonna look like physically. Let's start with the Ace of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, okay, so there was either mental conflict here. There was mental conflict somewhere for you. Or feeling like you're fighting a lot of people off. Doesn't mean that you can't do it. Like, you can do it and you're on higher ground, so you're like, you're better off, but that's not really the point. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, or doesn't mean that you should even, like, consider it, because it would spend so much energy. But that's where it's been. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And it seems like this is kind of what that was. And newness coming here. We were waiting on the helicopter to come down to pick us up, to go to the next, you know, to go to the next phase, to, like, I'm done here. This was great. This is fun. Learned everything. Can we go now? Yeah, sure. Let me pick you up. Or let me pop your bubble real quick so you can see, like, what's on the outside of this. And then they're like, hey, I've got a beautiful message of love, and the chariot that you built this whole life waiting for you. All you have to do is choose to break down what no longer is going to come with you furthermore. And there's transportation. Now, I can't tell you exactly what that is, but I do feel like because of the cards that we got out here that are waiting for you, it looks like it's a sense of self and acceptance, self-acceptance, and it looks like an ability to offer love, a true ability to offer love. And any ideals that you would, like preconceived notions about yourself because of something that was already set in your mind, which is what that is, then I see a lot of those being broken down right now. So let's see this beautiful transformation from the Emperor to the Hierophant. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear right now for this? I was going to say Emperor, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What? Ooh, look at that. Got a lot of reversals in this one. Ten of Swords and Death at the bottom here. Well, Death is at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords as well, both reversed. I think that you can get yourself out. Damn. I know what it is. Ugh. It's the avoidance. I think that we're avoiding the process because we might be a little bit scared because we don't understand it. And that's totally not your fault at all. Plus, you're a Taurus. Duh. But, you know, it's just so much more of a beautiful outcome when we are not afraid of the process of letting go. When we can accept death in its form. No, don't go do anything. Okay. I just mean like the passing of an old way of thinking. That's where everything starts. Is with the way you think on an everyday basis. Or with the way you feel sometimes, you know? Sometimes, I don't know, I'm a Cancer, so I don't know about that one. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get some advice. Cool. Affirmations. I am balanced in my energy. That's going to be needed for this. I think that that's going to be a gentle reminder for you right now is you are balanced in your energy. I am balanced in my energy. That is the only way you can trust yourself enough to go through this journey and this process and actually trust that it's really happening to you and not that you're going crazy. What else? All is well in my world. I am calm, happy, and content. Oh, shiznickel. Live your truth with this. Okay. Wherever you've been holding back, there's movement now, Taurus. Right now there is movement and no longer holding back, no longer hiding yourself what you want, what you need, when you need it, how you need it, and also allowing yourself to focus on who really matters, on who you're going to do that for, because the rest can fall away. And I know that there's a fear of doing that, you know, but we all have to live in our truth. And I think that you are doing that right now. And if you are not, and if you feel like you're not, then that's what the affirmation's there for. To remind yourself on a daily basis what we can do to readjust our vibration. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. You guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, the thumbs up button if you like this content. And I will see you guys in my next message. Gemini, I am excited. Let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what do they need to hear right now? Okay, so first we have the Hangman in reverse. Okay. Oh, I see. Big change coming for you too. Right now, you must be going through a change that you either actively like started or someone actively started for you. Either way, I see movement right now for you. Maybe like not wanting to take a second to take in everything that's, you know, everything that's going on. Also, because of the lack of stillness, perhaps, or the lack of rest, stillness. I'm just going to say stillness. The lack of stillness is, it could bring some fogginess because of like the go, 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 go. It's like fogging up a window. Like the more you go, 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 the more it's fogging up. And like you really have to take a second to allow the fog to kind of dissipate, which would be your silence. Now, we also have here Four of Cups, the Tower, and the King of Wands here, which is actually pointing to the Tower. So I do think that a change is happening for you right now. And there could be a sense of retraction where you don't want anybody or anything. What you want will not be satisfied with anybody's offers. What you need is internal, but it's happening for you right now. And that's probably what you're feeling. If you are like antsy, feeling anxious, or just moving around, I mean, it's Gemini. I love you guys. But, you know, because there's so much movement and go, 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 not quite enough silence, I really feel like your emotions are a little bit, like you're tired, pretty much. You're tired. So it's harder to go through this tired, this sort of transformation that you're going through. It's harder to go through it tired than it is, you know, if you weren't. But you know what's exciting here is that at the end of that here, we have Judgment. There's a new realization of yourself that you're having now. That didn't come from nowhere. Promise. It didn't come from nowhere, but it's coming from this Tower moment. This change that's happening within you where you're leaving something or you're moving towards a calmer environment, calmer communication, a place of still where you can be still in your mind. I'd hate for you to have a mental breakdown. Gemini, please just drink a lot of water. Let's see what we have for the Hangman. Yeah, we have the Sun in reverse. All right. Avoiding. King of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. Gemini, we're holding something back here right now. Spirit's letting me know, aside from the silence, there's a lot more hidden in the silence. That's very beautiful, but we can't see it at the moment. And there is a newer sense of groundedness in yourself. There would be, because you feel so grounded and because you feel like, man, I've adulted pretty well, you'll also be comfortable to allow your childlike side to come out and play a little bit and allow yourself to enjoy life a little bit. But right now, I think that because it also comes with some sort of mental conflicts, by being positive, you have to fight yourself to stay positive, or you have to fight yourself to stay quiet, or you have to fight yourself to stay still, whatever it is. It's better if we get to fight over now and not have to do it later. You know what I mean? A stitch in time saves 9. If you got it done now and just didn't worry about, you know, Spirit not having your back, they've got your back. They've got your back. Temperance at the bottom of the deck showing me that they're offering you patience. They're offering you moments that you could take personally of silence. And I think that you're taking them now, Gemini. Look at that. Moving towards those calmer waters and really allowing yourself to break free. Oh my goodness, you are breaking free. Look at that. So here with Judgment, with the Judgment card, look at that. Isn't that dope? I mean, you know, kind of. Look. Stagnation. You're judging everything right now. Yeah, that's what that silence is going to bring you, is judgment on your life thus far. Your life thus far. Where you've stayed quiet when you wanted to speak, where you separated yourself when you wanted to be close together, all those types of things. Here with Nine of Cups in reverse as well, where you haven't been happy, where you haven't allowed yourself to feel bliss. Instead, you focused on something else, or, you know, it could literally be anything that would make you not feel blissful, whatever it was you're looking at now. Where did you feel like you were juggling? Either this year, last 6 months, last 2 years. Where do you feel like you've been juggling so much? Well, it's changing now. And there's movement coming in that now that you've placed your judgment call. You said, okay, well, I don't like feeling like this. So from now on, every time, or I don't, maybe even like if you would speak too soon, you might have spoken too soon, or you might have said some things that you're like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? And we all get to that position, but I think that there's going to be a lot of judgment placed on that now. Remember not to hold guilt when you do place judgment. Feel it, let it go. But yeah, there's movement coming now. And you're really going to start readjusting some things in your life to bring it back, to where you want to be, which is like fiery, fresh, renewed. People want to listen to you because they love your energy and want to be around that energy. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Affirmation, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. You are worthy of happiness and love. I am worthy of happiness and love. Oh, shiznickel. What did I say? So you're worthy of happiness and love. That's with the Hanged Man in reverse, right? And the Sun and stuff. But with the Tower, we have you are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. You are protected. I just told you are not alone. They are here. Okay, cool. So with the Judgment card, my home is my sanctuary where I feel safe and happy. So you could be finding silence and peace in your home, or you could be readjusting it to make it a sanctuary. You know, it's a very meditative process when you like clean and tidy up and stuff. So you may be experiencing that right now as well. If you're not, I would recommend trying to make your home your sanctuary, because it does make a world of difference. I am telling you from experience, it makes a world of difference to be in an area that pleases the senses for you. Anyways, Gemini, those are your messages. You guys, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please go down and do that now. And the thumbs up if you actually like the content. Anyway, love you guys, and I will see you in your next message. Cancer, let's see what we've got in store for you. What does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know right now? Everyone has had that come out. Oh, my sweet hit. Okay. So, Cancer, what do you need to know right now? First and foremost, I see that we've been held back a little bit. Sometimes a lot. You may have been held back quite a bit from something, and you didn't even know where it was coming from. Perhaps you're like, you know, I have a goal, I see it, but I just don't know why I can't get there. There's like a glass ceiling that I have yet to pass. But I think that you realize that it was a process that you had to go through within yourself. Main reason why I think that is because it's so funny that in this card you're looking outwards for the answer, like outside of the gate, almost, it feels like. But in reality, Dia de Muertos is in the back, and on the bottom of the deck you actually have Santa Muerte herself. So you have the Death card at the bottom. So there was transformation has always been lurking behind you, Cancer. I think that you might have just been looking the wrong direction. So now that we are realizing that we weren't looking the right direction, we give ourselves space and time to find it, or space and time for it to find us. And here it is. Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful new energy now. Now we're dealing with new energy where we feel content, happy, fulfilled, excited. I love feeling excited, you guys. Like, I will literally do anything I can to make myself feel excited, to clean the house or to decorate or to get stuff done, or you know what I mean? So I feel like finding excitement is really important, but I really think that you went to go find it. I think that this found you, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles is something new, yeah, but it's Pentacles. That's long lasting. That's gonna be something you're gonna like. We'll get some more information on that in a second. So here we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Action time, perhaps. Perhaps it's this new beginning is pushing you towards making decisions faster than what you're ready to, or faster than what you feel ready to. So let's go ahead and get some clarification and see if anyone's involved, how this will play out in your physical life. How will we see this? So let's start with the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Justice. Justice coming in. Oh, yay, finally. Okay, so I don't know if it was last week. Somebody got, a couple signs got this. I think it's time for your justice now. Here, Cancer. In a place where there was stagnancy, there's movement coming along. If someone has been holding you back, justice is coming in to rule, to make the final decision type of, man. Libra energy as well. We've also got a lot of earth energy here. Okay, so when this justice comes through and movement starts happening, someone's going to be heartbroken. I don't really necessarily think it's going to be you, honestly, but I think that you're going to experience someone being heartbroken because of your change, because of your acceptance of your positioning at the moment that opened your door so much more to what else there was, because of the gratitude that you held that other people may not have understood. They're going to be heartbroken because of the lack of time that they took to try and understand you. Well, here you are, finally getting movement in that stagnation. And justice will come through. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be dealing in like a court case. Here, if there is a court case, it looks like someone's going to be heartbroken. Once again, like I said, so we'll see how that goes. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, it does look like a new financial or new material door opening up for you, Cancer. Now, here's the fun part, okay? Because we've got the Five of Wands in reverse, crowning the Seven of Swords upright. So this is telling me like, hey, we don't get our hands dirty anymore. What are you doing? We don't get our hands dirty anymore. No. This is what we do. We excel and we exceed with the collection of knowledge and experience. That's probably the most positive way I could put that card. Alternatively, you could be dealing with someone who may be hiding some details from a new opportunity that you're going to be faced with. And because they're hiding this, and because you're not really contemplating it in your mind, you're more like, oh, let's do it, let's go. That could lead, that could lead to a little mishap. But I just feel like this is so action oriented here. Let me just pull an extra card. 2 extra cards here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can I get some clarification here? Because if you are going to get an opportunity and someone's hiding something, I'm just like trying to see what's going to be best for you to do. Okay. Can we get clarification? What's best here? Thank you. Oh, snap. Okay, guys, let me see if I can take you down here a little bit. Oh, snap. Yes, this works perfectly. Okay, so here, look at this, guys. So over here we have Ace of Pentacles, we've got Five of Wands, and then the Seven of Swords upright. Now, like I said, if they are hiding something, I do feel like you're not going to be thinking about, like, you know, when you have mental conflicts, like, should I do this, should I do that, or whatever. I don't really think that that's happening right now, especially with the Hanged Man in reverse. And then to clarify that, we have the Three of Wands. So it's like, no, I'm not thinking anymore. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm doing. If I mess up, I mess up. If I don't, I don't. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm letting go of something. It looks like it's fear or something because clearly you're just like a lot more ready to do what you're going to do next. So I love that. And then we have Angel of Love in reverse here. And envy over here, Cancer. So you could be dealing with envy. You could be dealing with someone who is not aware of how to love, how to be loved, and therefore putting you in an awkward position in a sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. So if you are dealing with envy, that might be what's going on. You could be avoiding everybody else. You could be avoiding everybody else because everybody's so heartbroken about what you're doing. So you're like, okay, cool. I just won't say anything. I won't communicate. Or, you know, you're just kind of keeping to yourself with the new opportunity that you're being faced with because you realize that, you know, if you sit around and wait, like you're not going to move. You're not going to move. You need to move. Now it's asking you to really step out. And that there is envy lurking. There is some energies and some spirits that may not be so helpful right now. So I would just try and pray as much as you can. Pray, meditate, feed your body with good nutrition, just so you can have a good battle against, you know, any sort of envy, anything else. You keep yourself on track, you keep yourself balanced. You don't have to worry about that. Gosh, I talk so much. All right, Jesus. Let's go ahead and get some advice for Cancer. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. Well, Cancer, those are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go down and hit that subscribe button and also the thumbs up button as well if you like the content. I appreciate y'all being here. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in your next video. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what you need to know right now. Dang. Okay. All right, so let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First off here. Second off here. Okay, so first we have the King of Swords. And you also have the Emperor. Now, whether I'm talking to a masculine or not, doesn't really matter to me. I think the energy that I'm feeling here is intellectual, stern, not very emotionally communicative. I'm getting some cold energy here, Leo. It doesn't really feel like you with the King of Swords. I think that it's really calling you to be out of your comfort zone for some reason right now. And we've got the Knight of Wands. You guys, what's going on? What is going on? All right. Now, You know what, Leo? This kind of looks like a father figure to me. It kind of looks like a father figure, like an older father figure who perhaps was in like the military. I could be speaking to someone who whose father was in the military of some sort, or was in, I don't know, the Corps, some Corps, or, you know, some sort of organization where he had a role. Badges, perhaps. Anyway, there's a big call to this person right now. They could have been pretty cold, very old school type of like dad, old school dad. And then I see your energy here. Why do I say it's yours? Because I feel like this is like parental energy, and this is yours here, where you are more moving from a place of love, I feel, with that heart in the middle. Your sign is, you know, happiness and love and so many beautiful, fresh things. Whereas this person wasn't moving from that place. It's almost like the heart's backwards here. You know, where you readjusted something. You've really lost something within this process, you feel. But we also have the Knight of Wands here, so I'm getting quick movement or messages coming towards you about them, or like about a long lost brother or something. Like now that you're older, I don't know. There's some sort of information coming out. Yeah. So I feel like there was a happy home with this person based off of them like not leaving but always being sad at home. It's like you didn't leave but you weren't really like there. But there was still a happy home. It's not like, you know, man. Very cold, able to leave emotion, this person. And I really do feel like it's a person here. Well, there is a 10 of Cups that's connected with it. So I do feel like there could be some reconciliation happening within a family member that was like a father figure. With understanding your positioning and where you come from as a person now, Leo. Let me show you. Okay. So we got King of Swords over here with 8 of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups upright, right? So this is where I feel like, yeah, this person didn't leave, but they weren't happy in the home, whoever this was. It could have been you. But like I said, I do see some reconciliation happening here. You and the King of Swords. And I really feel like you're carrying this Emperor energy with you, where you have kind of ascended to a higher level of maturity and understanding and love. And you're at a point where you can put those two together without losing femininity or masculinity or whatever. You know, you kind of see how you can bring that into your life. So that's what I'm really seeing right now, is a reconciliation with a... So I'm going to go ahead and see here, Knight of Wands. Can we get clarification? Okay, the Empress. You could be pregnant. You could have lost a child. Oh my goodness. You could have had a child but not stayed with the man. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Am I chipping? I guess so. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'm so sorry if you have lost a child, but I do see new movement coming towards you now. There's going to be new ideas that are going to be revealing themselves right now to you, especially within this reconciliation. I think there's going to be a lot of transformation that can come out of that for you here with the 10 of Swords. And it's really going to probably fire you up once again to really want to create something new for yourself. And you could possibly be looking at the world with different eyes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get some affirmations for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Whoa. I release the past and live fully in the present moment. Like, yeah, we release the past. Release the past and live fully in the present moment. And sometimes it's best to just repeat it to yourself. Sometimes I do it with a couple too. I released. Oh, I released. Did you hear how I just put that in past tense, Leo? Speak it into existence. I released the past and live fully in the present moment. Oh, baby. All right, what's the next one? I have healthy boundaries in all of my relationships. Damn, that might be what this is talking about over here. This here, you may be creating new boundaries around yourself, and a lot of people might not like that. They may not like that you are officially saying, no, I'm not going to do that, or I'm actually not interested, or, you know, but just keeping your cool about it because your boundaries are healthy. You're not forcing anything. You're not pressuring anything. It's just what you want, and you know how to get it. So, wow, Leo, those are your messages. If you guys stayed all the way to the end, thank you. I love you so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and also the thumbs up button if you like the content. I think that's it. I love you guys so much. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what you need to know right now. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. So we had two cards come out and they're both facing down. Huh. What's up? Ooh, sideways. I like it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Virgo, I feel like we're finding a balance in between right now, in between an emotional state, but also like a fully physical state, fully conscious, like subconscious and consciousness just really kind of meshing together. We have the Moon card here. Came out sideways. I like to look at it that way because I know what this feels like. And there is a connection to what I would say is the ability to not just look at yourself, but to look through yourself. And like, that's weird. That's just weird. Like, how does anybody deal with that? Like, is that in any handbook? I haven't seen it. And what do we have here? Judgment. You may be changing your judgment upon yourself, which in turn changes your judgment on other people and other situations. So if you can see yourself like feeling like you're making different type of judgment calls than what you would before, it's because your divine intervention has come through to kind of place a direction or place, you know, little nudges or what have you. So I would definitely pay attention to those birds. And the world, Virgo, oh my gosh, what a beautiful change. Ooh, okay, so we have the World card here, which is literally the end of a cycle. Literally transformation and movement onto something else. That's a little scary sometimes, especially, you know, for you. But it's time. it's time that this happens. And I feel like you knew what you needed to cut out. You knew you need to marry yourself. You knew you needed to really connect with yourself. And once you saw through and past, there was a new connection to the divine where you got to download new ways of judgment, therefore leading you on a new path, just with that little change. So let's see how this is going to play out in your physical life. Yeah. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Sure. Okay. So you may feel like someone is kind of keeping information from you within a partnership. Or you may be keeping information from someone in a partnership. Or both. And that could be any type of partnership, but I do kind of feel like this is like a partnership that's like, okay, you agree, I agree. This is what it is. And someone's kind of holding information back, which could make you feel a little bit underwater, a little bit over water sometimes. It's like this wave, I kind of feel. Can we get clarification on judgment? Okay. The sun. The Hierophant. Dang. So, wow, Virgo, I just got like a really powerful message just now. I'm kind of shaking now. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. And with judgment, we have the sun. Now, if you take a look here, they're both looking at the child. And I feel like this is so personal to each one of you that I'm going to try and I'll try my best to kind of figure it all out. So first off, I do see that there could have been someone who had lost a child here, or gained a child, or had a revival experience themselves, or had a near-death experience yourself. You may have had maybe even when you were a child, you may have had that sort of experience. But I do want to let you know that the flowers that bloom behind you on a daily basis are your guardians. Virgo, they're, oh my God, I'm feeling so emotional. OMG, what's happening? Yeah, oh my goodness. And however it looks, you know, they're being guided by a higher guidance as well, which is all for the greater benefit of humanity, of you, of your lineage, of your lineage is pretty big. They're watching you. I feel like they've really got their eye on you to lift you up now, no longer being the child, now moving to a steps above, so many steps above, you know, and really understanding how you can implement that on a daily basis. Wow. So let's go ahead and see what we have for the world. Okay. Okay. So I feel like you guys could be receiving a message in regards to a decision that you were thinking about making here at the bottom of the deck, because you didn't want to make it. You know, it looks like you haven't really even been trying. Like some of you could be diving into vices. Others of you could be diving into emotion, diving into work. There's been a deep dive down, and now I think it's just time to move on. I feel like there's a moving up here. A moving up. Actually, you know what? Let me get some clarification on Judgment and the Sun one more time here. Dang. Wow. Okay, so changing your judgment here, right? Refocusing your judgment, almost like placing judgment on yourself the way you would a child. So it's like, well, you know, kind of cutting yourself some slack would be nice, but I kind of see that happening here in the physical. I also see the Empress, 10 of Pence, Knight of Pence, and 3 of Swords. So where you had a deeply rooted idea or something that has already been successful, I feel like there could be new growth within that now. Yeah, and on a side note, you could be getting word of somebody's heartbreak. Like somebody that you know could be heartbroken and somebody is going to come and tell you. And I think that with like this Empress energy that you have, you're really going to be able to kind of warm up to, like, I don't know, really like help them feel warm and like a mother-child relationship. If you're older, that could definitely be a thing. You guys could be looking to get pregnant. If you are, there you go. It's time, baby. It's time. Okay, so let's see. Let me go ahead and get you guys some affirmations here. They usually do the last clarifying for me. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, snap. I have healthy boundaries in all of my relationships. How perfect that that comes out with the Moon card like this. You know, balance or imbalance. Balance or imbalance. Like, what's going on? I think that the universe is waiting for you to choose to have healthy boundaries in all of your relationships and accept nothing less. And lastly, you vibrate with love and support. You do vibrate with love and support, Virgo. But you don't want to let anybody, like, leech onto that and vomit on you, right? Like, I realized that somebody is gonna come in. I just got kind of frustrated just now. I realized that someone's gonna come in and tell you about somebody else's heartbreak, but it's like you know how it's gonna make me feel. Why even tell me? You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna make me feel like this. That person feels like that, and everybody sucks. You know, like if one person feels bad, you know, I just don't think that this is someone you want to help. So it's like, it's just pointless for anybody to even give you the information about this heartbreak. But I do think it'll help you, and I do think that it's necessary for you to know, because it kind of seems like it's what's going to prompt a little bit more speed in a little bit more wind in your sails here. So yeah, Virgo, those are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and the thumbs up button if you like the content. I love you all so much, and I will see you in your next video. Libra, let's see what we have in store for you. Alrighty, what does Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know right now? Man, y'all are just getting stacks on stacks. Is that how it is, Libra? Are you guys getting stacks on stacks? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. All right, Libra. So first and foremost, we have Ace of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. I like that. The World's reversed. Okay. So right now, I feel like there's a little bit of a holdup. A little bit of a pressure building. I sense, honestly, I feel it like in my back kind of. But I really do feel pressure building behind a certain area in your life. And the pressure seems kind of intense. And it does feel like you are ready to kind of burst in a certain way. And really ready to either let go or change something. Maybe refill your cup with something new, Libra. Now, 5 of Pentacles here is letting us know that if there was issues with finance, if there was issues, Libra, with relationships, it looks like that energy is going to be on a pause for a little bit, along with everything else. It's like everything stops. Your transformation stops. Everything paused for a reason. Why, Libra? What's going on? So let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Did y'all see that? The Moon. Ta-da. 10 of Pentacles. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Okay, so first off, okay, it feels like someone is like trying to play a one-up game, or someone's trying to always win. They're always trying to win. If that's you, Libra, I feel like someone's gonna try and leave and consider new pathways. If it's somebody else, I feel like you may even have the consideration to go. You may have the consideration to separate and expand on new horizons. You know what I'm saying? But I really think that it's going to take a lot of not just patience. I mean, you're good at this. You know, you got this. Maybe that's why you're stuck, because you got this. So it's like, okay, so now what, right? Yeah. So what Spirit's telling me here is that there's a lack of understanding within 2 realms of your life. One is an emotional realm, and that even connects to confidence. I think confidence and emotion in that general vicinity, whichever emotions you can put into like confidence and lack of it, that's where I feel there's darkness that needs to have light shed on it. So insecurities, vulnerabilities, I would definitely be looking at a little bit more right now, because what I feel is Spirit is letting me know that there's going to be a little bit less issues surrounding other things, so you can kind of get this done. So here's a heads up that you may be requested to sleep a little bit more, to maybe even listen to some meditations, have some extra quiet time, because it feels like in the world of material, there could be a lot of movement without a lot of understanding here, Libra. So there could be something missing within the realm of understanding and that emotional realm. There's something that's not really meeting eye to eye with you, and you're seeing it in different shadows, so it's very difficult to understand. So let's see how I can put this tangibly for you. Like, how will we see this? Whoa. What the heck? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Also, for some of you, there could just be a major turnaround in finances right now for you. And I think that that might be what's exciting, or what has been holding everything back and creating the problems, creating stagnation. And now it does seem, Libra, like the pentacles are rolling again. And now let's go ahead and see what else we have for the world. Or what we have for the world. What does Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know? Thank you. Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. There's that change in the holdup. Here we are waiting. What are we going to do? Page of Cups comes in with some new water. I think that there's going to be some information shared today that will make you for you soon, that will make you reconsider this positioning of the world. Maybe reconsidering stopping everything that you're doing, or just reconsidering something here, Libra. So reconsideration is huge right now, because I feel like there's movement coming to a stagnant area, which gives you a different perspective. So what do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for affirmations? There it is. I understand the process of creating the solution is a pivotal part of the lesson. I understand the process of creating the solution is a pivotal part of the lesson, which is what's happening here. You are creating a solution. That's why Spirit was asking you to take your time out, because the creative process was happening, and you need to have patience for that. Man, wow. Libra, those are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button down below. Also the thumbs up button if you like the content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your next video. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know right now. What do you need to hear right now? Strength. You are strong. No, just kidding. You are powerful. You are magic. And fulfillment is coming your way. And a reading. Thank you, Scorpio, for watching. Please subscribe. Just kidding. But honestly, first off, there is a reminder here of your way with words, Scorpio, and your beautiful vibration that vibrates so fluidly and really just makes a comfy bed for anyone to lay in if you allow it, but that comfy bed of, like a water bed, that could turn into a tidal wave really quick if you wanted it to. Now, Scorpio, understanding that balance really gives you a higher level of understanding of what you can truly do, right? But I mean, what could you truly do? What could you possibly truly do? Honestly, you have an imagination. Try it. I've heard that people's superpowers are coming out these days. Hey, what? I don't think that you're going to be burning the candle from both ends anymore, Scorpio. There's something that's changing here with this in the regards to your strength. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to or that you should. So I think that you're going to be working a lot smarter, not harder. I think that's a new lesson that you've learned. And in the way to do that, it's not just communicating, because that's also been one of the things that you've seen about yourself. You're like, oh, hey, I'm actually pretty good at, I've got the gift of gab. Like, it could be one of those, it could literally be anything. But understanding that you've got kind of all of these tools that you can use to really be proud of yourself. Not to gain anything or to always be after something, but to be proud of yourself right now. And then as soon as you can do that without the ego, there sparks the moment of creation for you in that vibration of true acceptance of self. And I see contentment coming out of that for you, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and pull some cards and see this, like, let's see what this is going to look like in your, like your physical life. Also, dreams come true. Wishes granted is what I was going to say, but dreams come true. I'll take that too. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear right now with the Strength card? Yeah. Dang, that's a lot of people. It looks like you've gone through a lot of transformations here, Scorpio. I know what it's like to be able to kind of transform into somebody completely different. Well, that was creepy. Not like creepy, you know. Well, you know. Not like creepy. It's just being able to adjust. And I think you've done that so many times that, and with so many different people, because it's like you meet this person, you can adjust to them. You meet that person, you can adjust to them. You're in this work situation, you can adjust to that. You're in this like homey situation, but you know, and it really looks like you're taking that like, I can pretty much do anything. Now, yeah, yay, Scorpio. Didn't I say working smarter, not harder? Look at that. Okay. Look. I think you've overworked yourself here. And I think that now you understand, like, you've seen how many times you've skipped out on stuff, you've missed out on stuff. You haven't really been connecting with friends or been connecting with family members or been connecting really at all. And maybe not at all, but you know, with other people. And now you're ready. You're like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to work so hard. I can literally do anything. Let me work smarter, not harder. So that's going to bring a lot of contentment to your life. So if you're considering something along those lines, Scorpio, I think it's a great idea. If you can try and come up with some ideas that'll let you work smarter, not harder. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. So where you are content in a situation right now, this could be with money, this could be with emotion, creativity, where you're content right now, you're happy with the Nine of Cups. Spirit's letting me know that they're going to bring in that 10th cup here for you, Scorpio, to really fulfill you and give you an experience of a lifetime. And it's great because we go from 1 to 10. 1 with the Magician to 10 of Cups. So there is beautiful transformation here if you allow yourself the space to go through a creative process. You know, because it is going to take going through a creative process in order to get some dope ass ideas for how to work smarter, not harder. So let's go ahead and get some clarification here. I mean, ay Diosito. What was I saying? The advice. Affirmations. Let's get our affirmations here. And I always like, let's see. Yes. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. That's your affirmation to remind yourself, to repeat to yourself. Maybe write it down a couple times here and there, just so like when you go pee, you see it in the restroom all the time. Or when you go to the refrigerator, you see it there. And you just kind of remind yourself. The more you do that, the easier it'll be for your body to and your mind to vibrate towards that. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. And lastly, my home is my sanctuary where I find peace and stillness. Scorpio, I feel like you guys have gotten this one already, but this is beautiful. I really feel like since the last time I talked to you, there's been a change in the home front and maybe more excitement around that area. So if you haven't created it yet, Spirit is asking you to do that, because only happiness and bliss and peacefulness can come from that. Scorpio, these are your messages. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go down and hit that subscribe button, and also give me a thumbs up if you like the content. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in your next reading. Dude, I should upload this video just like this so you guys see me. So you know who I really am. Just kidding. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what you need to know right now. What do you need to hear right now? Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, stacked up. Okay, so I feel, first off, I'm getting that you are or had been a little bit in a hermit mode. I think that there's been a lot of freaking change that's happened recently for you. And the reason why you're in hermit mode is to literally go from like this to like a lively alive soul again. So I think that there's like a death transformation that you went through where you, I don't know, spend a lot of time alone, or maybe delve into a different subject. I mean, it could have been this eclipse, you know. That was freaking epic, you guys. It took me out. I was taken out. I felt like I was taken out. All right. Oh my gosh, 8 of Wands, bringing you out of hermit mode. And 10 of Wands. A lot of work to be done now. Hierophant still at the bottom. So, I feel like a sportscaster. So first off, with the Hermit, there's a lot of things that you're learning right now and trying to connect with. And if you've been kind of stuck in this sort of realm, there's going to be movement out of there now, Sag. Quick messages, quick manifestation, and a lot of movement coming from here on out. And if you haven't gotten these messages yet, or the connection, make sure that you are allowing yourself time and space to go into hermit mode, where you kind of turn off devices, TVs and stuff, and phones, and just kind of sit in silence. Maybe eat that day by yourself with nothing on. Have a picnic outside by yourself. I know you guys like to go places. Like, that would be good, because I do think that there's a big rush of information coming towards you now that's going to make you want to work harder than ever for something. Ooh, I'm excited. All right. Let's get clarification and see how this is going to affect you, like, physically. Hermit, please. Word. Hell yeah. You're really avoiding sadness right now by going into hermit mode, so I commend you for that. You're really avoiding sadness. You're kind of removing yourself from anything that's like over emotional, overbearing, that brings you sadness or whatever. You're like, okay, dude, like, I cannot. It's too much. Shut up. Shut up. The Hierophant is at the bottom of both decks. You can't play with this. There is a huge change coming for you. Sag, look, where there was a juggling, overwhelmingness, too much to do, too much to focus on. What's next? When will this juggling ever end? It's coming now. Information is coming now to balance out your waters again, Sag. To make sure that your fires are burning just right. If your waters are level, your fire will be level. 8 of Wands again, dude. You are kidding me. You guys are having a spiritual breakthrough right now. You must be going nuts. I'm so sorry if you guys are going nuts. If you feel like you're going nuts, and like sometimes it's amazing, and then other times you're like, you know, just a little bit confused. It's okay. I definitely want to build a community where we can talk about this freely, and I think it would be awesome if you commented down below and let me know, kind of, you know, we'll just chat. So yeah, let's see. 8 of Wands here to clarify the 10 of Wands. So there goes that want to work, that need to work, to change something, to move something, there's just drive, access now, access to what you want. I'm very fired up, Sagittarius. I like it. I like it. It's getting warm in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get an affirmation. Okay, thanks. I am abundant. Money flows to me freely and effortlessly. I think that speaks for itself. Definitely something you want to repeat to yourself. Write it on your restroom mirror or put it on your fridge or something. I am abundant. Money flows to me freely and effortlessly. And every time you go to the fridge, you kind of read it to yourself. And you're like, yes, you're right. You are right, fridge. Now give me a popsicle. I often take time for self-care. Yeah, maybe you should have that popsicle in a bathtub. Honestly, Sag, I'm not very much a bath person, but all the Sagittarius women that I've known so far really do like baths and self-care. So if you were a person who really likes self-care and you don't really do as much anymore, that could be one of the reasons that you could be feeling held back, is because we need a little bit more attention to be placed on the self for love and for warmth, so you can turn around and give that back to the world because of your passion, because of everything that's driving you right now, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, I just want to hug you. Just come here. All right, I'm done. Sagittarius, this is your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching too. Ooh, press the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the thumbs up if you like the content. I love you all so much, and I will see you in your next reading. Capricorn. Alrighty, so let's see. What do you need to hear right now? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Man, the cards are quick today. They're quick today. King of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, yeah. So first off, I think that you've gone through some changes recently as well. Duh, like we all have, right? But the changes that you've gone through, they do feel more on an emotional basis. And I know you don't like to hear this, but let me just get it out of the way, okay? I do feel like you're really balanced in your emotions to the point of somebody else trying to come in and sway you off. You could be facing a decision on if you want to continue to be that way and hold on, or if you're going to drink the fruit of life. I don't know what's happening here, Capricorn. What is happening? Drink the fruit of life, huh? I just feel like there's something that we're holding on to here with the 4 of Pentacles. If this is a blockage, I can see it could be because of an old ideal, an old standing belief, a way you speak to yourself. It could be even a way you kind of hold yourself hostage. Ooh. Preach, yeah. 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor. It really does feel like a little bit of a hostage situation, almost self-imposed. At this point, self-imposed. Not initially, but it hasn't been viewed, looked at, talked about, analyzed, you know, verified, re-verified, you know. And there's my Virgo rising, Cap Moon. Even with my feelings, I need to understand all of it. Like, I need to know. So what's going on with the King of Cups here with Capricorn, please? Thank you. 10 of Wands. You're overworked. It almost feels like you had considered trying something new, and you might have succeeded at it. But you realize that it was just like a lot of work, and it could have potentially turned you either to a vice, or to thinking or drinking from a cup that was poison, or drinking from a cup that was like keeping you in like this daisy sort of place to keep you, to have you lock yourself up. I don't know how to explain this. What is going on? Four of Pentacles, please. Capricorn. Temperance in reverse. There's that Page of Pentacles again. I saw him earlier. So I do feel like there was a pathway on learning something new, and like I said, there was success in that. You really did build a strength, yeah. But then the fire kind of died down. I feel like the strength that you build through with doing all that work and really keeping yourself concentrated, connected, and involved kind of puts you in this box, but you were fine being in the box because the box is clean and, you know, it's like it's your box. But I don't think that there was a good balance going on here, Cap, and because of that, let's get clarification on the Emperor here to see where we stand there for Capricorn. Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like there needs to be movement or a release of a deeply rooted issue within you, Capricorn, and I think that that's something that's really being looked at right now. It almost feels like you're overworked and don't really want to do work anymore. You know? And you're considering moving on from a pathway that let's not even go there. Let's go over to what you're moving towards is growth. A fertile place where you can plant your idea seeds and be surrounded by people who are actually going to water them for you and help you grow those seeds and not try and steal them from you. Like, I don't know if this is with a company or with a roommate situation or something along those lines, but it does feel like you're really holding on tight because you don't want anybody to take anything from you. But you're now moving towards an area or you're surrounding yourself with different people that are going to water those plants for you. And for some of you, you could even be meeting someone soon. And this person could be very grounded, deeply rooted, and someone who could actually show you what it's like to release some pentacles and to not hold on to them so tight. And to value, you know, each one for their time and space. I don't know. Wow. I just feel like this is a lot deeper than what I'm able to dive into. If you guys do want a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The information will be down below. All right, affirmation for my Capricorn. My home is my sanctuary where I find peace and stillness. If this is true, perfect, repeat it to yourself so it can stay that way. If it's not true, it looks like that's what Spirit's calling you to do, is find peace and stillness in your sanctuary, in your home, wherever you deem that to be. And there you will find sustenance. You will find life. You will find rejuvenation, a rewatering of your seeds, kind of. So, alrighty, Capricorn, these are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and also the thumbs up button if you like the content. I will see you in your next reading. Aquarius. Okay, let's go ahead and see. What do you need to hear right now? I know I'm gonna dye my hair again, you guys. Oh, wow. So first and foremost, we have the moon. Some of you could be watching for your moon sign right now. Others, and all of you actually, there is a lot of clear water right now for you to look through within yourself, within your family, within your workplace, within any sort of realm of your life. Right now, I feel like there's clear water to see right through it. And because of that, you're going to take a good hard look. And I think there's going to be movement now for you, Aquarius, where there's a choice that's already been made for movement forward. Movement towards divinity. A movement towards no more stagnancy. Trusting yourself enough to create. What else do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. 8 of Swords. Yeah, there's that fear. I think that there could have been a fear of creating. Maybe feeling like it was going to be too much work, or you didn't have enough time, or you were carrying so many weights already. For some reason, all of the work that you have been doing are really guiding you to these points. And this is another point here, which is a realization that you have been holding yourself back mentally and physically. You may have blamed other people for your a certain shortcoming, but I think that it got to a certain point where you kept the bandages on yourself, and you kept fighting the war yourself, even though the leader wasn't there anymore or fell out of the fight or whatever. It just seems like you went on without reason, went on doing something without enough reason to back it up for you. And I see that we're allowing that to pass now. So let's go ahead and see how this is going to translate in our physical life. So let's go ahead and get clarification here for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh, the Hierophant, 4 of Cups. You could have been, you could be offered a higher positioning in your life in some sort of way. This, for some of you, it could be in the home. For some of you, it could be at work. For others of you, it could be with social media, or just something. It looks like someone could be offering you a higher stature. But I don't think that you're taking the offer from this person because you're a little bit busy looking through this water. Can I get one more? That's funny. Can I get one more card here for Aquarius? For the moon? Thank you. The star. You're being guided. You're being guided. So don't worry. Whatever it is that's happening right now that's making you kind of lean one way or another. Bring you down. Whatever's happening that's making you lean like one way or another. Like, I do want to accept gifts. I don't want to accept the offer. You're being guided to feel a certain way and to move a certain way. Everybody is under a different vibration right now. It's all a matter of how you flow through it. So let's go ahead and get clarification here on the world for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Hermit, Knight of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So, wow, talk about guidance, Aquarius. You literally are being called to change a part of your life that has found to be stagnant now. At one point it might have been very colorful, but now it's like it's not enough. It's not enough. And the star is here guiding you in both situations. Before you move and while you're moving. The star is here to guide you. The Hermit is here as a passed on loved one, an ancestor perhaps. Yeah, and there's going to be information either about somebody else that they're a little bit stagnant as well, or they're moving too fast and spending a lot of money. You may hear that maybe a younger fire sign, another water sign as well, and you could kind of be leaving a situation where someone is spending too much money and not really understanding what you are looking for, like you're not meeting eye to eye. And let's go ahead and see what we have here for the Eight of Swords. Aquarius and Moon Rising. There it is. Where did you go? I need you so. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You were avoiding making a decision. Avoiding looking at a situation for what it was. But the star is guiding you to do it. And I don't really think that there's too many choices now. Because it's already happening. It just seems like it's already happening. And it looks so beautiful. It looks like you're going to really find a place where you can blossom. I am surrounded by people who encourage and support my healthy choices. That's what I'm letting you know right now. I really feel like you are going to move to a place where you can blossom, you can allow your creativity to shine. And I know that this is funny and probably just for one person, if that. But if you want to walk around in a wedding dress, do it. If you want to dress up crazy, like fun, and bring some life to the world, do it. You're creative, you're beautiful, you're innovative, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Aquarius, this is your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go down and hit that subscribe button and also the thumbs up button as well if you like the content. Anyways, that is you guys' reading. Thank you so much, and I will see you in your next one. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see. What do you need to hear right now? What do you need to know right now? What's up with Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please? What do they need to hear right now? What do they need to know? The Devil. Ooh, that's always fun. Someone's been led on a string. Someone is being led on a string. And right now, Pisces, I think you may be getting like a broader bird's eye view perspective of like what's going on. And to be honest with you, I'm getting really calm energy, like G energy, like gangster is what I meant, like capital gangster. Like I'm calm, I'm cool and collected. But I see what's going on now. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Alternatively, I mean, no, period. You're going to see where there's puppetry going on. You're going to see it all, Pisces. If you haven't already, there's going to be even more to see. I also see working in a group here, which is a little weird because this is the Three of Pentacles, as well as there's three people here in the Devil card as well. So I'm not sure if someone in this group is kind of puppeteering to other people, and you're trying to like grow your team, but like somebody else's team is not really on board and they're doing it the wrong way. Or you could even feel like somebody in your life right now could be wanting to kind of go solo, or you could be wanting to start something new in some sort of way in regards to this situation. Like the situation between the two energies that I have here. Yeah, it looks like you may be considering leaving a situation where you feel there's puppetry going on, or someone's trying to lead to like, you know, entice you, like come over here, but you're like, I'm good, I'm watering my plants over here, I'm pretty happy. But there is a group situation that I kind of see happening here. Oh gosh, what's going on, Pisces? Three of Swords at the bottom, another three. So let's go ahead and get clarification, okay? Let's see what's popping. I'm gonna try and see what the hell. What the hell? Don't say that. Oh gosh. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Devil, please. What do they need to know right now? Thank you. Okay. Got the Seven of Wands with that Devil card. We've also got the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups in reverse. I think that maybe you could have been a little bit out of touch with your emotion or your capability or ability to stay level-headed through a change or within a change. There was a big change that had happened or is happening now, or is going to happen soon, where you're going to see the puppetry. And anywhere that you were having doubts, fighting other people off that were trying to tell you that it's true, or wherever you were like fighting off your thoughts that were trying to avoid facts, I guess, there's a realization here and coming to light of what's really happening. And it might kind of knock you off your kilter a little bit emotionally. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Three of Pentacles and see if there's any correlation. There's got to be, because this is just completely opposite energy right next to each other. Two of Cups and King of Wands. See, this looks beautiful. What a big difference. It just looks like there's two teams happening here. Here's the first three people. I mean, the second three people with the Three of Pentacles. Growth, success, deeply rooted and super grounded people here. Very connected, you know, and understanding, mature is what I get from this Three of Pentacles group. When I see the Devil group here, we've got someone who is, and if we're going to group it off like that, we've got someone who is always arguing with themselves, can never really make a decision, or is always picking fights, or always making it seem like, haha, I'm better than you. Very argumentative type of energy. And then we've got someone who is just ready for change. Like, that would be like the Devil energy itself. Is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's change for my agenda. And Queen of Cups is the other person here who's just like not level-headed at all. So it definitely looks like two dudes and a chick. Or, you know, just if you want to see it that way. Let's go ahead. Okay, Queen of Wands with the Knight of Cups. So if there is a situation here where someone is leaving someone else, a water sign could be leaving a fire sign, or a water sign could be going with a fire sign and leaving a earth sign, kind of looks like might be happening here. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It looks like there's going to be a very swift, quick movement here in regards to how you're going to kind of cut something off, Pisces. So it looks like it could be a group of people, or people in your workplace perhaps that aren't there for the greater benefit of what you're doing. They're going to be cut off by you with that King of Swords energy. So yeah, just make sure you choose wisely, you know. My home is my sanctuary, where I find peace and stillness. And this is your affirmation. My home is my sanctuary, where I find peace and stillness. If you don't, write it on your fridge, write it on your mirror so you can see it every time you go to the restroom. Write it somewhere so you could just remind yourself. My home is my sanctuary, where I find peace and stillness. The more you repeat it to yourself, the more you'll create that. Pisces, these are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And please hit that thumbs up as well. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in your next video.